আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আপনারা সবাই দেখছেন আজকের যে বিষয়টা নিয়ে আসছি সেটা হলো চায়না এবং বাংলাদেশের ব্যবসা নিয়ে। বাংলাদেশের মধ্যে চায়নার গভর্নমেন্ট অনেক লোন দিয়ে যাচ্ছে। 2018 সালে তারা এক্সপেন্ড করেছে $1.7 বিলিয়ন। হঠাৎ করে 2020 সালে বেড়ে এটা $12 বিলিয়ন মধ্যে চলে গেছে। 2021 সালে তো আরো $1 বিলিয়ন চলে গেছে, যেটা হলো $13 বিলিয়ন। তা এই যে ব্যবসার জন্য বাংলাদেশের যে টাকাগুলা ধার আনছে, এই টাকাগুলা কিভাবে তারা শোধ করবে, কিভাবে পরিশোধ করবে? এতগুলা লোন, তার সাথে সাথে কোরিয়ার কোম্পানি এখানে কাজ করছে, জাপানি কোম্পানি কাজ করছে। অবশ্যই বাংলাদেশের উন্নতি দরকার, কিন্তু তার ফাঁকে এটাও দেখতে হবে যে আমাদের এই যে টাকাগুলো ধার নিয়ে আসছে এগুলো দিবে কিভাবে বাংলাদেশ গভর্নমেন্ট। আপনারা জানেন যে শ্রীলঙ্কার অবস্থা যদি দেখেন তাহলে বোঝা যাচ্ছে যে চায়না যখনই কোনো ধার দেয় তারা কন্ট্রাক্টগুলো সাইন করে, তারা যদি টাকা সময় মতো না দিতে চায় তারা পোর্ট, তারা এয়ারপোর্ট, তারা টনালগুলো তারা নিয়ে নেয়। তো এটা খুব চিন্তার বিষয়। সজাগ নাগরিক হওয়ার স্বার্থে আমাদের এগুলি একটা চিন্তা করা দরকার। তো আসেন এই ভিডিওটা আমরা দেখি, দেখার পরে আমরা চিন্তা করি যে কিভাবে বাংলাদেশ সরকারকে বুঝাইতে হবে যে আমরা কিভাবে এই এই
As Bangladesh emerges among the fastest growing economies around the developing world, the international presence of other nations is likely to follow it. One of these nations looking at Bangladesh and is increasingly becoming a large presence in the nation not so far from it. Yes, it is Asia's largest economy, China, and it has emerged as one of Bangladesh's key economic partners. According to the Central Bank of Bangladesh, China's investments from 2018 to 2020 amounted to over 1.7 billion US dollars, which makes China Bangladesh's top source of foreign investments. Moreover, China is also one of the largest business and trade partners of Bangladesh. In 2020, its bilateral trade came out at $12 billion, but this figure was easily overtaken by 2021's rapid trade increase. In just the first 9 months of the year, the China-Bangladesh bilateral trade was over $13 billion. Yet despite the large figure that the two nations share, government officials are looking for more. On the other hand, China has also grown its presence in Bangladesh through its infamous international plan called the Belt and Road Initiative. And so far, Bangladesh has received over $10 billion worth of infrastructure investments through this initiative. So how did China emerge as one of Bangladesh's largest economic partners? Before we move on, don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe for more. The modern relations between China and Bangladesh started in 1976, when the two nations established their first diplomatic relations. In the years that follow, the two nations embark on to become a very close relationship. Then President Zaire Rahman and former Chinese leaders would set the stage for the two. By the 1980s, the People's Republic of China would further strengthen its ties with Bangladesh by improving its military, commercial, and cultural ties. Come the 21st century, trade with China reached over $1 billion, and subsequently, China would send over $300 million worth of assistance. In the years that follow, China's presence both in the economy and even in the military would continuously grow. Bangladesh's top companies would be listed on China's stock exchange. Bangladesh has also emerged as a top buyer of Chinese military equipment, and so on. China has indeed established a large presence not just recently, but has been during those years that came before. Among the sectors that it invests in today, China has mostly favored improving Bangladesh's power and energy industry. This is because of the fact that this sector is a key backbone for ensuring economic growth. In fact, the government even indicated that the nation will need around 34,000 megawatts of power by 2030. Just to ensure that it can sustain its economic growth of over 7% annually. And thus the government of China has set out a large power master plan that is setting the nation to be in a prime position for this opportunity. One of these is the Pyra coal-fired power plant, which is a 1,320 megawatt power system and is also the single largest power plant in the nation. Yet this isn't the only large energy endeavor that is taking place. There is a $400 million renewable energy plan that is taking place, and frankly, so much more. Aside from the energy initiatives, China has also made several plans for the nation's overall digital transformation through the implementation of ICT projects and even setting up industrial and special economic zones, which are often seen as growth engines for developing nations. But in the transportation system, China has also backed a magnificent milestone, which is the Karnapuli River Tunnel, which is expected to become the nation's first ever underwater tunnel. So because of what we are seeing today, we believe that Bangladesh and China's relationship will continue to flourish. But with Bangladesh's neighboring country, India, this may change. India has expanded its bilateral ties with Bangladesh in recent years, and they are looking to expand it further, as India may become Bangladesh's fourth largest trading partner in 2022, way up from what it was in 2020, when it was the ninth largest. With Bangladesh's economy continuing to grow further, this is rather an inevitable happening. International firms want a piece of the growth in any nation, and Bangladesh is no exception. And we believe that Bangladesh is also trying to do its best to lure these international companies in through their special economic zones that have continuously been sought after by Korean, Chinese, and Japanese firms. Due to this international presence, we think that it may have helped the economy of Bangladesh to grow much more.
শুক্রিয়া বন্ধুরা, আপনারা দেখেছেন এই ভিডিওটা, আপনাদের মনে হয় ভালো লেগেছে। যদি ভালো লাগে প্লিজ কমেন্ট সেকশনে লেখেন এবং সবাইকে দেখার জন্য সুযোগ করে দেন। বাংলাদেশ কি আসলে ভালোর দিকে যাচ্ছে নাকি শ্রীলঙ্কার মতো ডাউনের দিকে যাচ্ছে, এই নিয়ে আপনাদের কাছে প্রশ্ন রইল। যদি প্রশ্নের উত্তর দিতে চান কমেন্ট সেকশনে লেখেন এবং পরবর্তী ভিডিওটা দেখার জন্য অপেক্ষা করুন। আসসালামু আলাইকুম ওয়া রাহমাতুল্লাহ।